23 speeding cars, Atwater District, east on 3rd. Unit 1623 speeding cars.
New cat for the cage. I saw her first.
Oh, she's more my type. She likes to live dangerously. She handles this bucket of bolts like there's no tomorrow.
A short and merry life. That's for me.
Well, welcome to Hot Rodville. How about a few statistics?
I'd say 36, 24, 36.
Who, what, when, phone number?
Sex? Opposite. Louise Blake, 8 days removed from Salt Lake City.
Uh-oh, the law. Hey, we better slip into Mama and get lost in the crowd. Hey, get out of those clothes, Hal.
Look, if you need any help,
Oh, I managed for 18 years.
Hey, come on, let's get out of the...
Some hotshot Roman charioteer. I'd like to get my hands on him.
We're not the only hot rodders in town, Lieutenant.
You got the market cornered on all the crazy ones. You, for instance.
Well, me? I'm just a clean-living, fun-loving American delinquent.
You wouldn't harm one hair, not one solitary hair.
Shut up, clown.
Hey, we all witness this police brutality.
One of the drivers was a girl.
Do I qualify?
I know. It was Mama.
Open up your mouth. I as soon ride an electric chair as one of them use the gas stove.
How about you? You do a little joyriding this afternoon?
That's not my idea of kicks.
You telling me?
I was here all afternoon helping Tommy with his exhaust system. It was on the plate.
I feel much better now, thanks.
This is a new one. You know anything about this?
Why, I don't even know what you're talking about, Lieutenant.
She doesn't have to, Lieutenant, but she will be because I'm taking over her education.
You kids squawk your heads off for a drag strip. You get it, and what happens? Stunt driving on city streets. You won't be happy till you're facing a judge for knocking over some poor slob of a pedestrian.
You mean that ain't legal?
Well, which of you heroes want to take a bow for that blast? That's all we need to look good with the city fathers.
Oh, man, who wants their lousy strip? They're taking all the kicks out of this jazz.
I do. And there's quite a few others, too.
A little organ music, please.
Do you mind if I use your garage? My wagon needs all kinds of work on it.
Sure, I'll show you where things are.
Look, I'll give you a hand. He doesn't know his way around a can opener.
If we need any help, we'll send for it.
The more the merrier. Why, it's gonna be a lively summer after all.
Just like that, she takes over.
Okay. How's the betting going?
I'll bet on Fred's bankroll.
Not me. I'd pick Jim. He's the strong, virile, romantic type. Like me, huh, Rhoda?
You, a smell from formaldehyde.
Yeah, you see? I told you. Oh, Mama, nourishment, quick. One malted, Mama.
One money first.
Oh, but due to circumstances beyond my control,
Me too. No more credit.
But no more vitamins and I die, Mama.
Pay first your bill and then you die. No more credit, you understand? What are you gonna tell him? He wants to charge you something. Louder, so he can hear you. Oh, that's better. Now you're talking.
I think I can correct some of the side sway by zing the frame. And then I'll de-arch the front and rear springs about an inch. What do you think?
I think I'll come over to your house tonight.
Uh-huh. And then I'll re-roll the spring eyes.
Oh, those eyes.
Spring eyes.
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, get lost, man. Can't you see we're in conference?
Oh, my gosh, I was supposed to be home an hour ago. Oh, I've got to cut out.
What time tonight?
Listen, you two-bit valve
8:30, you'll be just fine.
I thought you made a date with me.
Well, I think you're both fun. Why don't you come together?
Be smart. Stay home. It'll be a waste of time for you to go.
I'll be there. May the best man win.
This is one time you're not copping the prize, chum.
Your mother didn't see you drive in like that. What's the big excitement?
I met some of the crazies this afternoon. Positive lunatics.
You mean you're gonna really let us live in this town after all?
2 of them are coming over after a while.
2 of them. You're a real whiz once you get started. Davy, don't you think you better get out of those clothes?
Oh, I forgot.
You drove up this driveway a little too fast. Maybe I made a mistake buying you this souped-up set of coils. Maybe your mother was right.
No, don't get preachy, Deacon. I know how to handle it.
Famous last words. Here you go. But don't you abuse it, or I'll ground you.
No, sourpuss.
Louise? The dressmaker phoned. You didn't keep your appointment.
Oh, well, I got sidetracked at a garage. I met a bunch of cats who manicure motors, and they're just mad for HP.
HP?
Not the sauce, Mom. Horsepower.
Oh.
Jim's car hits 115, and he's trying for more. You'll see that he's bringing it over tonight.
Tonight? Well, Jim who?
Well, I don't know his last name.
Oh, really, Louise?
I know Fred's, though. It's Armstrong, and he's loaded with loot. He drives a sports job.
And you met them at this garage?
Well, naturally.
Oh, honey, I wish your father hadn't bought you that stupid car. Besides it being dangerous, it's unfeminine. I wonder what our new neighbors think of us.
Oh, not that routine, Ma. I had that one for lunch.
A speed demon for a daughter.
Oh, well, it's a speedy age we live in. Can I go clean up?
Louise, you're just covered with grease.
Oh, must have soaked through my coveralls. Oh, I was tired of these old rags anyway.
Oh, Louise, do be serious.
Serious? That's the last thing in the world I want to be. All that jazz comes soon enough.
Yes, you do look like him. Very much.
You mean to say you engineered this whole thing yourself?
Yes, sir.
I'll be darned. I certainly hope you intend to make a career out of it. This kind of talent shouldn't be wasted.
It'll help if I win the USAE Regional Sweepstakes. 4-year college course goes with it.
Oh, when will they be held?
A little less than 3 weeks.
Dad, you haven't even read your paper yet.
It can wait.
So you're the son of Thomas Armstrong?
Yes, ma'am.
It's almost 10:30.
Is it really? I suppose you two do want to get acquainted.
I'm very anxious to do that little thing.
You must let us see you often, Fred.
Well, say the word and I'll move in. very nice meeting you.
Good night. Good night. Have fun.
You let me know when those tests are being held. I want to be there.
Oh, excuse me, sir. There's one coming off right now. Well, they sure crowd you in these jobs, don't they?
Hey, this is no good. Try this.
Maybe if I change the rear end gear to 378.
Ooh, watch your language there.
I hope we can strangle Rick at the qualifying trials. He's got a heap of engine there.
Ah, you telling me? Only got a week left to get this bomb in shape.
Tommy, are you going to be at that all day?
Try to be brave, little one.
It's all Jim's fault. He's a menace to our sex.
Yeah, somebody called?
I wish he'd menace me a little.
What you need is a richer fuel mixture and a new differential.
Go on the machine shop and know you had a 16th of an inch, boy.
Ooh, then we could use your head to drill fence post holes.
I knew you'd get to love me sooner or later.
All that working for what? A scholarship, if he wins the sweepstake.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm staying out of that one. It'll be just my luck to win.
Oh, sure. With that garbage heap of yours.
Oh, all this is getting us nowhere. Let's go split a glass of water.
Hi.
Hiya.
How's it coming?
Okay. Just about to take her out for a run. Want to come along?
I'm your girl.
Can I have that in writing?
Sure.
Pardon me, would you mind getting off my foot?
Let's go.
Fred,
You gonna lend me that 100?
why should I? What am I, a sucker?
$100 and I can scorch the grill at Jim's Wheels in the competition.
What's it to me? You know, my father says that's the first question you ask when someone wants to borrow money. What's in it for me? Oh, get your dirty paws off me.
I'm gonna see you tonight?
My mother asked Fred to drop over.
It's pretty obvious your mother doesn't think too much of me.
She thinks all hot rodders are lunatics, including me.
She sure doesn't seem to mind sports cars, especially when they're owned by one of the Armstrongs.
You're jealous, I hope.
Is that the way you like it?
What girl doesn't?
Is that why you're playing Fred off against me and vice versa?
No, let's not be serious. Come on, open her up.
No, that's a bad spot.
Come on, don't be a creep.
You sure got a wild streak in you. Boy, I'm gonna have to start taming that.
Well, not now. Lean on it. Man, that was just a little too close.
Could have killed him.
You didn't. That's the main thing.
Shook up.
Well, it's not all your fault. She should have used the crosswalks. Come on, let's get rolling. Let's take her out of town and open her up. Safer there.
No, this'll do me for a long time. Woman and a kid.
Don't tell me you're reforming.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Well, I'll have to see that you get over that. Come on, let's go.
I thought it'd be nice to have Louise's new friends over.
Very nice.
Well, then are you busy this Saturday? I'd certainly want to have you here.
I'm available.
Well, fine. Then let's plan it for Saturday, Sam. All right?
Fine.
Good.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
It was worth every half hour of it.
That gal of mine knows how to bait a man-trap, if I say so myself.
Your new gown fits beautifully, dear.
Yeah, all over. Well, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Good night, Mom.
Good night.
Good night, Dad.
Night. Oh, we'll be back as late as possible. I'm not doing so good with you, am I?
Let's go somewhere. I don't want to just sit here.
You know, I bet it'd be all right if it was Jim. He's sure building himself a wall around you.
Nobody's fencing me in.
Not much. It's funny the way he's always had my number, ever since we were kids. We'd both go after the same thing, and somehow he'd always get it. One time we fought over a lousy apple that rolled off a truck. Oh, I got to it first, but he wound up with it. I was young enough then to go crying to my father. You know what he told me? He said, only a failure finds refuge in tears.
Can't you find anything else to talk about? I think you've got an obsession about Jim.
We'd both go out for the same spot on the football team, and somehow he'd always get the nod. Now it's the same bit all over again. We both go for you, and he's pulling away.
Nobody's pulling away. All I want are some laughs. I'm not getting any. This party's dying on its feet.
It's funny that he should always be the one to make me feel like a failure. Just once, I'd like to take something away from him. Something that he really wants.
What kind of a threat is he to you? He's had a scrounge for every penny to put in that car of his. His father's a bricklayer, and yours owns half the town. The only way he can go to college is to win that sweepstakes. And yet, you make him out to be a big nemesis.
Yeah. Take that away from him, and he's a bum.
Take what away from him?
That lousy contest.
You really got it in for him, haven't you?
Yeah. So much it scares me sometimes.
Well, enough of this profound stuff. We're just gonna sit here moping all night?
That we're not. We're gonna do a little ground flying with this baby. Show you how she handles.
Now you're talking.
Here, sit down, everybody. Entertainment's coming.
She's a Dragstrip Girl with a streamlined chassis, got a set of pipes and a grill that's classy. Dragstrip, baby! Flip a switch and she'll start to go. Her motor starts to sparking and she can't say no. Dragstrip, baby!
When she beats that on with a steady beat, her motor starts to sparking and she's generating heat. Dragstrip, baby.
She's my Dragstrip Girl with a fuel injection blast. She may not have a future, but I'll see she gets a pass. Dragstrip, 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 a baby of mine.
One tablecloth, 35 cents. Rent one mop, 10 cents. Write down.
Ah. Food, Mama. Take me.
I bury you. Credit department is closed. Where's the creditor manager, Papa? See?
Money talks.
How much you think 3 pennies say?
Give me this amount of mushroom pizza. I demand it.
Mushrooms is too expensive. Cheese, maybe.
Well, all right.
With 3 pennies, you get one good smell.
Well, I'll report you to the juvenile authorities.
Oh!
Well, you're creating pizza delinquents.
Have you heard the latest news? Tell him, Fred.
I've just become a pauper.
Well, there's nothing left to live for now.
Yeah. I transferred most of my assets to Rick.
Rick with loot. Isn't that a scream?
What did you do? Sell him your grandmother?
My hot rod. Meet Mr. Fred Armstrong. Proud new owner.
What did you want that oil burner for?
I'm gonna win the sweepstakes with it.
Hardy har har. With that converted oil drum?
By the time he's through with it, it'll fly. He's putting a custom built in it, 350 HP.
So you win a scholarship. What do you need it for? Why, the old man can buy you college for your next birthday.
Are you kidding, Terry? It's a new kind of tournament for the hand of the Fair Louise. Only instead of lances and swords, they're using hot rods.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make him look like he's standing still.
20th century duel, and all for Lady Louise.
What's terpsichore with me, fair Genevieve?
The rap is dead, Sir Knight.
Ah, charge.
Everybody's happy and nice, huh, Papa? The trouble with you talk too much.
He's loading that thing with enough power to run a battleship.
Yeah, well, he can afford it.
They should have put a do-it-yourself restriction on that competition.
Well, I didn't.
I expected you to call last night.
Oh? Was it my turn? I get a little dizzy trying to remember which is my date and which is Fred's.
Well, I like you both. Is that a crime?
Well, someday a situation's gonna come up where you'll have to make a choice. Then what are you gonna do?
I'll turn my back on it. Come on now, what's eating you? You gonna come to my party tonight?
Your mother let me in the front door or the back?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Hey, congratulations.
What for?
Well, I hear you and Fred are partners in his new crate.
He's crazy.
Well, that's beside the point. He says you gave him the idea.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, he sure acts like he does.
Oh, forget it. You are gonna come tonight now, aren't you?
Is it my turn?
I'll see you tonight.
What's the matter? Jim spit in your eye?
You told Jim I put you up to buying Rick's car.
Well, don't you remember? We decided to take that college scholarship away from him.
You decided. I only listened.
This is one time I'm really gonna clobber him. Grind his nose right in the dirt.
Don't count your trophies before they're won, Mr. Big Wheel.
Wait till you see what this baby can do. I'll tell you what, after the party tonight, I'll give you a demonstration.
You're on.
Now, don't eat them all up before the guests get here.
Are you sure you don't want to go out someplace tonight?
No, baby, I don't feel too well tonight.
Well, I don't want any party poopers underfoot.
We'll stay out of sight, dear.
We'll exile ourselves into the bedroom.
Well, here they come, so start exiling yourself. Come on.
Hey, here we are, sweetie.
Come on.
What's happening here, huh? Oh, here's the food.
What's that?
Kids having fun.
Well, they'll shake the place apart.
They're just kids. Leave them alone. They're all right.
Let me see them. Let me see them.
Energy they use up would generate enough electricity to run this city.
dancing with Fred.
Call that dancing. Leaning on her like he'd fall over if she steps out of the way.
My luck's changing. I beat Jim to you just now.
Let's not talk. Just dance.
I do hope she likes him. They're really a fine family, the Armstrongs.
Having fun, baby?
Sure, it's a real ball watching Louise working those guys.
Yeah, I think I'll give Jim a hand.
I didn't think you were coming.
I didn't either. Got no character, I guess.
I'm glad.
I don't like this business of the lights out. Someone will fall over something and sue us. I'm going out there.
No, you're not. You promised Louise.
I've got indigestion. I need some soda. That makes it an emergency.
Sam, come back here.
I'll be quiet.
Come back here, you...
Daddy, you gave me your word.
Emergency. I have to go to the kitchen.
How about a breath of fresh air?
Good idea.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
You're very serious tonight. I wish you wouldn't be.
You have that effect on me. Things I only half thought of have become very important to me now.
Like what?
Like careers. After the party, let's go out for a drive. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry. I promised Fred I'd go with him.
I thought it was my turn.
I didn't think you were coming.
Let's go inside.
I'd rather not. I'm kind of enjoying this.
Here's your girl, Fred. I just borrowed her for a few minutes.
I'm laying it on the line, kids. There's a movement in City Hall to take the strip away from you. They figure as long as you're still using the city streets for the same purpose...
Because of a lawsuit, you'll knock off the whole head.
That's the way the wheels roll. Now, here's something that might help. Wouldn't hurt you to read them over. Some literature on how to organize a car club, charters, safety rules.
I'll take them, Lieutenant. I wouldn't mind reading up on it.
I'm with you, Ben.
I hope you boys do something fast. Until then, the heat's on.
What'd the man say? Good, count me in.
Okay. Laugh yourselves right into the morgue. If you want the police on your side, do a little thinking.
You gotta sign 1,000,000 safety rules.
Right. I'm telling you, this is kid stuff. These lousy legal drags, they take all the fun out of it.
Well, you don't have to go along with it if you don't want to, but I'm for looking into it.
Yeah? You know, it seems to me that a guy's got to have an awful lot of yellow in him to want the blessings of the cops every time he gets behind the wheel.
You know, offhand, I'd say any guy that makes a remark like that's looking for a punch in the nose.
Yeah? But you'd have to check the safety rules on the charter first.
Well, I haven't signed them yet.
Hit him, Jimmy, you got him. Come on, Jimmy, hit him.
Come on, Frank.
Come on, Jimmy, hit him. Come on, hit him again. Come on, you got him.
Hit him, Brad.
Brad, but Jim! Jim! Come on, Jim! Come on, baby!
Curachrome, anyone?
You? Oh, he's all right. Oh, I can't.
I want to put in for a return match.
Anytime you say.
Right now.
You're a glutton.
All right, you're a big man with a fist, but that only takes muscles. Now, how are you fixed for guts?
No complaints that I know of.
Okay, then let's make part 2 a chickie run.
I know. The sweepstakes tomorrow. Chicken run only proves one thing. Stupidity.
You didn't used to think so.
Hallelujah! Well, he's seen the light. Look, why don't you admit it? You got a streak running down your back.
Oh, take him on, Jim. You cannot drive him with your eyes closed.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to him.
I'm real sorry, but I've given up that kind of sport.
Big hero. He knows I'd run him into the ground.
I'll take you on, Fred. Kids are kind of keyed up for some action. I'm not afraid of you.
You're gonna ride for him?
I'm riding for myself. I feel like a blast.
Well, she might as well wear your stable colors, too. Now, what are they? Yellow and what?
I'll take care of you myself, loudmouth. You name it.
When? Right now. Now's as good a time as any. Right now.
Oh, yeah!
She won't start.
No kidding.
Sometimes it takes a little push.
I know.
Okay, that's good.
Come on, get in the car, will you? We haven't got all day. We're late now. Blow.
Oh, I'm glad you called him, Jim.
Yeah, thanks. Now go over and give Fred some words of encouragement.
Oh, you're awfully easy to hate. I don't know why you
I'm not sure that it really matters. You're cooking up this deal. Oh, you and your idea kicks.
If it's too much for you, I think I can handle it.
Oh, get out of the way. I'm busy.
Leave me alone.
Stand over there and grow up.
Oh, you really got a case on her, don't you?
I'll get over it.
Yeah. 50 years, maybe.
Well, I'm all set. You ready? Call it.
Heads.
Heads it is. Call the ride.
You stay here. The halfway mark, 2 cars will mark a 30-foot opening. We'll start from opposite ends of the runway. We'll stay on one side of the center line. The first car to get to that opening and through makes it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, I thought I saw a little bit of the funeral set.
Oh, that was the wildest, man, the craziest.
Yeah, you notice who faded out.
That was just the warm-up, Stooge.
Oh.
All right, you one up on me.
What do you say we call it off?
My old man says there's got to be a winner and a loser.
All right, go ahead. Call the next one.
It'll be a half-mile run. We'll switch drivers. Rick will drive. Best time wins it.
Hey, con me and Jim.
I thought no one's to be involved but the 2 of us.
They'll just be along for the ride. I'll go first. We'll start the race from the half-mile mark. You can flag us from here.
Okay.
You keep time, huh? You'll give us an even count.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, he's just knocked out. Wow, another few feet. Oh, he's coming around.
It would have been my fault.
Mine. Oh, my leg. My leg. I think it's broken. Help me get him to the road, you guys.
Careful, easy.
Oh, yeah, watch his leg. Watch his leg.
Oh,
Take it easy now.
be careful.
Easy with it.
Oh,
That's it.
oh man.
Easy now. Easy. What was my time? What'd I make it in? What was my time? Listen, I ask you a question.
Can it wait?
No, it can't. Now, what was my time?
47 seconds.
Hey, 47. Wow, that's all right.
Your best friend has just been hurt, and that's all you can think of? This is no laugh.
Well, look who's being serious. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I'll get you to the family quack after the show. He'll patch you up and bill my father. Okay, hotshot, 47 seconds. Take a whirl. I've had it. You win. Chickening out, huh? Well, I'll be. Oh, but Jim, I'm ready. Well, I'm not. Rick could have been killed, and I'd help do it. Gutless wonder. Yeah. Oh, watch it, Lee. You know. Well, I won, didn't I? Well, so what are you looking at me like I lost for? I don't get it.
Well, do you want my name, phone number, or both?
Just an X will do.
That's right, you can't read.
Around your head is where you should have it.
Oh, go clean your spark plugs, huh? Chicken over there needs some company.
Come on, I'll let you buy me a drink.
Gee, thanks.
Look at the limpid pools in my eyes. What exotic, mysterious things do you see there?
4-inch bore, the minimum piston to wall clearance should be 5 thousandths. I think I'm 2 thousandths off.
Gee, your father often that. What you need, honey, is a girl with the initials of Louise Blake.
Oh, sure. Like I need a broken crankshaft. Oh, I'm gonna check out.
Drop by and see her on your way home. I'll bet she's waiting.
Oh, sure.
Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks.
How are my chances tomorrow, Rick?
Beat him, and I think he got it. The way it looks to me, the distance run will be the deciding factor. 100 miles at top speed's a lot of traveling.
What do you think Jim's wagon will do?
I don't know. He's made a point of not letting me know.
I wonder how we could find out.
Ask him to loan it to you.
35 cents, Mama.
I had to pay him not to dance with me.
Dance. My mama see me dance like that. She make the boy marry me.
Oh, that's how you got him. That serves him right.
Man, I gotta win that thing tomorrow. It's like my life depended on it. I gotta make a phone call.
Hello? No, I don't feel like going out tonight. I've got a headache. No, don't come. I mean it, Fred.
Going over to see Louise?
No, she's not home. You know what I feel like doing? Getting tight. How about you?
I'll go along for the laughs. I'm not much on booze.
Come on.
You were very curt with Fred. I take it you don't care to see him anymore.
So what?
Take it easy, Lou.
Don't come in swinging. I merely asked. I thought it'd be nice if you and Fred liked each other. It was wrong of me if I made you think well, that you had to.
I'm sorry, Mom. Thank you.
It occurred to me that you'll soon be 19.
You can thank me for that.
Oh, Sam. It isn't going to be easy to stand by while you make your own decisions. Do your own thinking. But I'll try to remember you're no longer a little girl.
I'm not tonight, that's for sure. I've been such a square.
Oh, that makes two of us.
Oh, Mom, you're too much.
I dig you too.
How about me? Don't I rate any smooching?
Well, since I'm a calendar without a date, I think I'll go to bed. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart.
What do you want?
One piece of combination pizza.
You still got the 10 cents left.
A scoop of chocolate ice cream on the pizza.
What?
This man's afraid of nothing.
I dedicate my remains to science. One scoop chocolate ice cream.
On the pizza. One scoop of chocolate ice cream. That's right, ice cream. Hey, what's this, a stand-up strike? Shame on you, swearing at your wife like that.
It's past 1. I ought to be getting home.
I won't sleep tonight. I get keyed up. I can't sleep.
I can.
I'd like to get behind the wheel of Jim's car. Half an hour and I'd know what she could do tomorrow at the track.
I can't keep my eyes open.
Will $50 keep them open?
Try me.
Look, Jim's car's in the garage. So what if we take it out for a spin?
It's car theft, no matter what you call it.
$50 for a half an hour.
I can use it.
What was that? I hit the jack with my cast.
Hold the light so I can see what I'm doing. A little more light, Rick. Got it.
Your rocker.
He's got some hard-working horses in this crate.
Cut it out.
I'll pay you double for flying time.
Watch that curve. You killed him.
Maybe I didn't.
We gotta go back and see.
I can't.
Turn around.
Look, they'll take me in for hit and run. Car stealing. You don't know my old man.
They'll get us anyway. We lost the hubcap. I saw it.
We'll lift one to match it.
Lousy killer.
Wasn't my fault. He stepped out in front of me. You saw him.
You wouldn't even stop to see.
Look, Rick, we'll be back in the garage before they find him. Perfect match.
Let's get out of here. I feel lousy.
I felt better myself. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I hoped you'd be here.
It's a big day today. Isn't it, baby?
Yeah, she'll be busy. Drag strip in the morning and circular track in the afternoon. I guess you won't have much time to talk to me. That's why I came now.
Well, if you like, it can wait till the night.
No, I'd rather do it now. Yesterday, up on the hill, you told me I should grow up. And I think I did. For the first time in my life, I saw myself as I really was. I was playing everything for excitement, for laughs. But then, all of a sudden, it wasn't funny anymore. I did learn one important thing anyway.
What was that?
That I can make a choice. Anyway, I was wrong about a lot of things. And I'm sorry.
Well, I've got a little growing to do myself. What do you say we start all over again? My name's Jim Donaldson. What's yours?
Louise Blake.
I'm glad to meet you, Louise. Hey, I'm due at the strip in less than an hour. Coming with me?
Try and stop me.
Take this call. Traffic accident. 17th and Walnut. 17th and Walnut traffic accident.
Span of the rear wheel's 3 inches more than the front ones.
Different size rubber on the front wheels.
It was a hot rod, all right.
They didn't even turn back.
He must have been hit with the right front fender. There might be a dent on it.
If they haven't hammered it out already. Some of these kids are pretty handy.
Yeah. There ought to be something else around. Let's cover both sides of the road, foot by foot.
Okay.
Entries will be graded on the following points: safety features, engineering and design, and mechanical ingenuity. Those qualifying will participate in the performance test to be conducted during the day.
Man, they're rough. I hope I make it.
You oughta for what this gas burner cost you.
Better get the hubcaps off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tommy.
Beat it, kid. Man at work.
Well, that lets you out.
Oh, be a good kid. I'll buy you a carbon monoxide soda after this is over. Scram for now.
Drop.
Butterfly.
Go!
8 cars have qualified for the performance trials. The drivers are asked to present their certificates to the officials at the starting line. Contestants will run in pairs. These runs are made against time, not against the opposing driver. Next event, top speed, 1/4 mile from a standing start. Best elapsed time, 1/4 mile, flying start. Ladies and gentlemen, a track record. Best elapsed time, 1/4 mile from a standing start, 11 seconds flat. Winner, James Donaldson. Top speed, 126 and 58 miles per hour. Car 27, driven by Armstrong.
stay home on this one?
Well, I don't know. I've done pretty fair till now.
Yeah, well, now's where guts count.
First event, best elapsed time. 1/4 of a mile from a standing start. First two contestants, car 36, driven by Anderson, car 27, driven by Armstrong. They're off.
Lousy summer. I should have gone to Girl Scout camp.
What's the matter? You got me?
Big deal. You never take me anywhere.
Well, I told you to ask for a bigger allowance.
You're a half-wit.
Yeah, well, we're perfectly matched, sweetheart. Here, come on.
Hey, Sarge! Not a rust mark on it. It couldn't have been lying in those bushes too long.
Since about the time that guy got hit, I'd say.
Find the kid who owns this and we're home.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Bill Welsh welcoming you to the USAE Regional Sweepstakes.
Here at the circular track this afternoon, of course, we have the most exciting event of all.
Though it's been a very exciting day all the way along.
We're about even on points, huh?
You're 3 up on him. It's like I figured the distance run will do it. They're coming.
Take it easy.
They found the hubcap.
Take it easy. I'll do the talking.
Jim, where you boys keep your hubcaps?
We take them off for inspection. Keep them at the strip across the way.
You've got a dent on the right side of your radiator.
Well, I must have got it in one of the runs.
You looking for something, Lieutenant?
I collect hubcaps. Any idea where I can find a match for this one?
Yeah, Jim's got one like that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim, come on with me. I want to take a look at your hubcaps.
My hubcaps?
This one of yours?
Well, looks like it. Well, I took 4 of them off when I stripped her.
Let's go over and take a look.
Oh, look, kind of wait a few minutes. Race is about to start.
How about that man who was killed last night? Nobody waited for him. Now, come on.
I just won the big race.
Line up for distance run, 100 miles.
Louise found a piece of my cast.
So what?
She found it in the car. Don't you understand? It ties it on us.
She show it to anyone?
No.
I'll have to make sure she doesn't.
And now get set because we're just about ready for the first of those circular track events.
They're off.
Jim, wait a minute. Louise is racing your car.
Oh, what difference could it make if I see the race?
Not much, I guess. I'll be wanting the car anyway. Folks, I've just been handed a note here. Jim Donaldson's car number 16 is being driven now
By Louise Blake. And look at that girl drive.
I better point out to you that the rules provide that the point totals compiled by the car are what count. It isn't the driver at the wheel.
Car number 11 is dropping out. Looks like tire trouble. Car 27, you're crowding 16.
Give her room. Watch out.
Car number 36 is leaving the race.
It's a two-car contest, ladies and gentlemen, and
What a race it is. Car 27, you're crowding 16.
Run her off the road. He's crazy. Trying to kill her.
I've just been handed an important notice here, ladies and gentlemen. The police have ordered this race stopped immediately.
Cars 27 and 16 off the track. This is a police order.
Stop immediately or be disqualified.
Can you hear me? Watch out, car 16. Get off the track. Car 27, come on in. Can you hear me? Come to the pits, Armstrong.
Armstrong, come into the pits.
Car 27, do you hear me? Come on in. Look out!
Keep your dirty hands off me. My father will have you fired the whole bunch of you.
Oh, one of those. Come on.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, let's go. Hey, your transmission's showing. It needs more clearance.
Someone would whisper sweet words of Jezol in my ear.
What's the matter with me, baby?
Nothing, except you're ugly. Can't sing, can't dance, can't... Nothing.
We haven't tried any of that last one yet.
How often are you going to write to me from college?
What do you say we go outside and we can go into this more thoroughly?
He's very lucky to find such a nice young girl. Men are very lucky. He found a good woman. You do so bad? Oh, that's gratitude. Say you sorry. Oh, let's do it. I'm gonna go and live with my sister in Baltimore. You're gonna let me go? You're not gonna say anything to me?
Anything, Negro? I'll fix you a nice lunch for the train.